Hello everyone, welcome to the League One division here at the Tri-Car Stadium on Rogers TV. My name is Alex Allen, I'll be your host and play-by-play commentator for tonight, and alongside me tonight is Kyle McGaugh as your color commentator. Tonight's matchup here is FC London against Guelph United. There are only a few games left here in the season right now, and FC London is sitting at the bottom of the standings, but the most recent games they've actually kept it a lot closer since that 6-2 loss against ProStars FC of our last broadcast with them. And right now we're jumping right into the game, but here with Kyle, what is your thoughts coming into this game?
Well, for London, there's only 3 games left of this season. I think the last 3 games should be used by the coaching staff to figure out what pieces they need for next season and a chance for these players to prove that they're up to the task for the future.
And here already at the start, there's been a few throw-ins already on this far part of the field. A couple throw-ins for FC London. Doros kicking it out. Morangi trying to pass that back. Now it's a battle here. And Mar will be able to take that away there from Guelph United. Guelph United still battling, keeping the press high on to FC London. Cross comes in. Quick header back out. First foul here. Guelph United will get a free kick out of this. And it was a light cross coming over into the 18-yard. It's been easily cleaned out. Now it's being pushed over to the side. Fonseca tried to pass it through. Fonseca dribbling up into the top of this 18-yard box, passing it over here to the side to Barrowcliff, and Barrowcliff, and it will be a little off.
It's a decent effort there by London. Guelph just got to be wary of that counter-attack.
FC London able to read that. McQuail passing into the middle. Guelph able to grab that ball. Passing it back to the goalkeeper, Artemenko. Trying to switch it up. A quick cross up and over, Guelph United. Looking to try and get to the top of the 18-yard box there. Baker is able just to save that before it was getting out. Oakley passing out to the wide. Quick read from Barrowcliff, now passing to the middle. Quick switch. Oh!
It's offside anyway. Both teams sat each other right from the start.
Yeah, here in the 4th minute, what have you been seeing right now, Kyle? We get a quick replay of this.
He's unlucky. It was offside, but it's positive moving forward for London.
Artemenko taking it easy there, pass it out. Guelph making FC London run a bit there in their back line. Big cross up over, switching it to FC London's side. Foul has been drawn. Quayo helping him up.
Just keep going back. Set to check your right. Ready for it!
Quayle making a quick turn, trying to send that forward. Oakley will pass that back to the goalkeeper.
How did you sit up?
Oakley switching it up. Sturgiotis able to get his foot on that, just went a little too high. Now will be FC London throwing. Mello pass backs. Fonseca passing to Galeno. Galeno to Fonseca. Fonseca attempted of a shot. It'll be a goal kick. What are you seeing right now out here, Kyle? What are both teams?
It's been a quick start by both. London seem to be pushing forward, trying to get on the attack quick. From Guelph, it's been a few times they're quite comfortable playing out from the back, trying to break London's press.
Big kick in from Artemenko. Doros picking it up over into the corner there. It's a little battle between Baker. Baker trying to send that one out. It'll be a Guelph throwing now. Zajac throwing that one in. Quick switch here. Oakley running down. Great through ball here.
No foul.
FC's London defense able to sweep that one out. And that will be a throw-in. Fonseca able to get a tip on that. Now a counter here onto the Guelph defense. Fonseca making a beautiful run, sending it here forward. What a beautiful goal. Wow.
It's a good finish again.
Beautiful work here from FC London.
Said at the start, Guelph's going to be wary of London's counter-attack. They look like they're fast up top, so.
FC London, they played very patient here at the start. And Fonseca saw that counter, was able to make a great pass forward there up to Barrowcliff. And a good ball in the back of the net.
Good through ball. One touch into the back of the net. Good finish.
Great work. As we jumped right here into the match, both teams right now, FC London right now, their formation that they're sitting with is a 3-4-2-1, and Guelph, I believe, is a 3-5-2. And with these formations, what's your thoughts on it, Kyle?
They're both very similar. It looks like, from London's standpoint, they've got a flat four, and then the two other midfielders are sort of a wide attacking midfielders. Looking to help out the lone striker up top. From Guelph, it looks like more of a flat five, the holding mid.
Both teams have been playing a bit more defensively here. Almost looking a bit more for those counterattacks. And the shot is off here. Doros looking to try and get the shot.
Yeah, London's just got to be careful there at the back. It's easy to lose concentration after scoring. They know Guelph's going to come at them. Guelph's got a lot to play for tonight.
Looks like that ball just slipped away from Galeno there. It was a great save from Slepinski as well.
Yeah.
Doros. And over in the other game there, Alliance did win 2-1 against Waterloo in the final match there.
Coming into this game before the Alliance won, it's tied for the last playoff spot between Guelph and Alliance. I'm sure the Guelph coaching staff will be a bit worried about the way they started this game, going 1-0 down, especially when points are crucial. And into the last 3 games, they dropped points against Vaughan in the last game. I think the last thing they want to do is drop points here tonight.
Yeah, Guelph just lost on Wednesday to the first place Vaughan Azuri as well, and they were just on a 5-game winning streak back then. In the standings, it is a bit of a battle for them right now to make it into the playoffs. Galeno looking back to try and pass it back, has to be pushed forward. Barrowcliff. Ooh. Artemenko battled that with Barrowcliff.
Good save on the goalkeeper. Managed to make it a goal kick as well.
Good defense from Galeno.
Don't get sucked in too much. Like, just watch. Just play. Back press. Yeah!
Galeno sending that to the middle. No one was there. Little pushes on the back on Rankin. Guelph. FC's London throw in here.
I got the ball.
Guelph.
Does Max have a ball? No, Max.
Looks like that just must have snuck out a bit. It'll be a Guelph throw in.
Tempo of the game's been quite fast so far. It's probably more down to how narrow the pitch is here.
Coe crossing this up to the top. Big header from FC's London defense. Just goes out. We're throwing now. Vasconcelos was just not able to keep that one in. Fonseca. Back to Galeno. Mar switching it. Through ball is made to Barrowcliff, but Guelph's United, Artemenko's goalkeeper, will get his hands on that one. does.
Guelph's just trying to settle the tempo of the game now.
Vasconcelos. Foul's been drawn. It'll be a free kick here for Guelph.
Hey, it's the yellow card if they touch it.
Big switch from Oakley.
Good ball.
Bit of a battle in the corner there. Guelph still keeping the ball.
You know why? That's why he touches like a brick house.
Gonna be out here now.
Running like usual. He received the ball and I'm like,
Throw in for London.
oh my god. And it filled me up. Why are you shepherd's pie?
16 minutes in, FC London is up 1-0 against Guelph United.
I didn't forget, but Steven, what's the word?
A good start from London. I think Guelph will be disappointed.
What's the word of the month?
Winning the league last year, getting into the MWay Canadian Championship, getting the chance to play against HFX Wanderers this season. I'm sure they want that opportunity again.
Slipinski grab that one. Gonna bring the momentum of the game down a little bit. Gonna try and pass a bit more. Looking for Bequeo there. Carter. Back to Morangi. Mar finds Fonseca.
That's the ball.
Ref won't call that foul there.
Hey, look at
You kill me too many times.
Yeah. Yours.
Oh my god. No, God, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Boston like his tomatoes.
Fonseca.
No.
Bit of a rough foul there.
Sammy.
Now it's back into play. FC London holds possession.
Yes, Jerry.
Good read from Ajimeng. The ball will be going out here onto the side. Oh! Good attempt. Guelph United.
Decent effort there. London need to stay focused though, they can't let chances like that happen in the box. Got to protect this 1-0 lead.
Guelph is slowly picking up their momentum right now.
They look like a team that's comfortable keeping the ball on the ground. You can see it the way they're playing out the back. They're very patient with their build-up.
Bit of a tumble from Barrowcliff. Free kick for London. Quayle. Oakley. Big kick up. Ajimeng keeps control of that. Tackle.
Good tackle there.
Fonseca. Quick step in from Oakley, and it'll now be a FC London throw-in. Galena looking for someone. Switches it. Now the pressure comes on to Guelph. Does go up and over. Ooh.
Took a bit of a high boot there.
Iffy play. But ref let that play on. even though for FC London, yes, they are at the bottom of the standings here, they're still really trying to make a big statement that this is a rebuilding phase for them, and they can show their true colors to even a middle place standings team, Guelph United, against that. What do you think, Kyle?
Well, in the last few games, they've shown that they can score goals. It just depends on whether they can keep the ball at their own net. So the shot comes in there, then get his foot around it.
So, a bit too high there.
Looks like clean sheets for London this season's, well, it's hard to come by for them.
Especially right now, Mike Sneddon is not on the pitch. Last game, he's out from an injury in the shoulder. Their top goal scorer for FC London.
It's a big loss for them, 8 goals in 17 appearances this season. It's a good goal return, especially when you look at where London is on the table.
Barrowcliff down.
That was a high foot there. I don't think there's much he could do about it though. Foot went over the ball.
Got caught in the middle of that action. He's back up running.
It's a good turn.
Great turn. Just goes wide.
Wasn't the connection he was looking for there. He did well to open up the angle for him.
It was a good ball sent forward to Owen
It's a
McKee.
good turn, just didn't catch it right.
Vasconcelos. Oakley chipping that up over. McKee running with it. And Ranji able to get his foot on that one. Vasconcelos. Quick heel back. A shot over. Oh. No one able to get their foot on that.
It's another big chance missed. It's only 23 minutes in, but I'm sure Guelph will be desperate for the equaliser early on. Can't afford to drop any more points here tonight.
Little sip there from Key. A bit of a push on the back from Mar. Vasconcelos trying to run that to the line. Maybe looking to pass that to the top of the box, but Sapinski able to defend that.
It's a couple of times now over the last 2 minutes. London's allowed Guelph to get to the byline. Time the delivery wasn't as good, but
Right to the FC London foot. Bit of a battle between FC London, Guelph there.
Well done, Jay.
Throw in Vasconcelos, quick cut in.
it's good defending.
Well defending.
Service, guys. Come on.
Pressure does come on to FC London's defense line. Trying to clear this one out. Barrowcliff.
A nasty collision there.
Just leaned in a little too much with his shoulder there. Let's take a quick look at that again. Oof. Slid in, knocked his head there as well.
Both players just trying to contest for that ball there. Looks like a sore one. Hopefully he's okay. Both players, I think, just lost their footing.
25 minutes here into the first half. What are you seeing out here right now, Kyle?
Looks like space in the last 5, even 10 minutes, Guelph started to grow into the game more. Setting their own tempo. I think it's had a good few chances as well. They really should have put one of them back in the back of the net, but should be promising to keep doing what they're doing. For London, they've just got to get behind the ball, make sure all Guelph's plays in front of them. A couple of times where they got to the byline, try to send the ball in. Can't afford to do that when you're 1-0 up.
It seems Guelph's style play right now, their urgency has been picking up. I think they're becoming a bit nervous right now, seeing that it's getting 26 minutes in and not really had too many attempts on shots on net.
No, but they do look like a team that's comfortable playing out from the back. A lot of the ball has been at feet.
Oakley's been doing well and switching it back and forth
Yeah.
in the field. Cross comes in. Header. Sapinski to get his hands on that. Already a big kick up and over. Trying to make contact with Bequeo. Ko will make this run down here on the wide. Barrowcliff. Looked like it was trying to go in for the 50-50 chance of the header, but falls down with an injury.
It's not the nicest of surface to land on. Let's see here.
Looks like he might have got clipped by his boot.
Yeah, I think so.
Bequeo able to get a foot on that. Back down here, Bequeo battling. Ref calling it some pulling on the shirt. Guelph United will get a free kick. Artemenko, big cross in, great header from FC's London defense. Return, Galeno. Now Bequeo passing over to Fonseca. Fonseca cuts in. Another switch, takes a shot. Oh. Just over the bar.
That's really unlucky. Did so well to get in there. Keep possession of that ball. Especially there, the turn. She's got to keep it low under the crossbar there. It's a good chance for London to go 2-0 up.
The chances are there for FC London right now. Throw in. Pass back to Oakley. Vasconcelos, keep that in.
That's fine, well done. Middle. Cutty left, cutty left. Yes, sir. Hey! In on one.
Galeno.
We get up. Go, Camilo. Cut the angle off. Yes. Oh, great look though.
Header over the defense. No London player to get on that one. Good work from Herrera to keep that in.
Space! Aiden!
Mar.
Yes, hold. One, take that one. Yeah. Brenda, talk.
Throwing here to Barrowcliff.
Let's hold. Hey! Let's get in our shape. It's only 14. Down the right shoulder. Okay!
It's a really good cross-field ball there.
Vasconcelos. Great ball to the top of the box here. The shot up. And it goes in. Ostrin able to sneak that right past Lipinski into the bottom right corner. Quite a play from Guelph United. Starting all the way into the back, getting over from Vasconcelos. Makes his way to the top of the box there. Ostrin snuck his way in between the defense line, got into the bottom right corner.
That was a brilliant cross-field pass. Sure, that's what Guelph were looking for. London will be a bit disappointed to concede a goal like that. Wasn't tracking the forward, getting him behind the fence there.
Right now for FC London, what do you think FC's London mindset should be right now, even though they just conceded this goal to equalize? Oh! Wow! Wow! Artemenko coming out of his box in a huge tackle.
See a replay on that. See him, I tell you what, I think he's pretty lucky there to be walking away with a yellow. Don't think he was quite the last man, but
very risky play from the goalkeeper. The yellow card was given to Guelph United's goalkeeper, Spadek Artemenko.
you were asking me about what London should do. Obviously now, since the equalisers happened here, they need to make the most, especially here a set piece, they need to make the most of these opportunities. They're a very counter-attacking team, so they need to be clinical in the final third. Especially against a team like Guelph, I don't think they're going to get many opportunities beyond this stage of the game.
Yeah, Barrowcliff, he saw the opportunity of a counter there and he went for it.
I think he's done well. He's been the target man up top. He's made a nuisance of himself. That's all you can do as a lone striker, especially when you probably won't see the ball that much, but he's already scored in the game. Made a good few runs in behind.
Yeah, with Mike Sneddon out, Barrowcliff is a bit up there alone, having to try and make these opportunities himself. Here's this play now. Fonseca. Cross goes right into the wall. Guelph cups that in. Herrera. Passes back to Slipinski. Slipinski kicks it right up and out. Through ball.
It's good defending there by Carter, stopping the cross.
That's a fucking red card, you know it. That's stupid.
Not allowing anything to get to that top of that 18-yard. Doros be crossing this one in. The header up and over. It'll be a goal kick.
Difficult ball to try and keep down.
Actually kicking it over to the other half. Galeno.
I think Guelph playing with 10 men just now. Barracliff's still feeling that one from earlier. I think he's good. I think the referee is just waiting for the referee to let him back on.
Vasconcelos tried to send that forward. It's back to FC London's defense. Herrera sends it down. Bequeo. Tried to pressure forward. Draws the foul. Ball's back into play. Fonseca try to get a back heel on that. Artemenko throwing that out. FC London will get a throw in.
Even on the counter attack, it looks like London's quite happy to get a lot of bodies forward.
Fonseca trying to foul. Big cross up over into Vasconcelos. Wasn't able to control that. Shoulder from FC's London defense.
Difficult ball to control, but there's that diagonal again, catching London out.
Carter a bit in trouble, was able to pass it away. For FC London. The Jack. Oh. And offside.
He's got to watch his line there. Try to play on the shoulder of the defender.
Another big crossover to Vasconcelos. Vasconcelos able to bring that down. Galeno finds Bequeo. Bequeo will pass that one back.
Fernandez is pretty comfortable playing that crossfield ball a couple of times now.
Mar. Looking for an opening, switches it over to Carter. FC London definitely using time to their advantage right now. Fonseca. Cliff.
thought the goalkeeper was a bit further off his line than he was there.
The attempt was there.
Yeah. Tried dunking into the far post.
Austrian. Quick pass back. Austrian in the corner. Tried to pass the one forward. Ranji. Cross comes over. FC London did get the lob. They're bringing it back here to the defense line. Looking for a different opening. Fonseca able to get a good foot on that. Brings it over to the wide. Galano makes his way to the middle. Switches it up. Ooh. Vasconcelos taking on both players there, but does get the ball taken away. Ranji able to get a foot on that. Back to the Quail. Galano. Sends it forward to Fonseca. Fonseca not finding any opening. Back to Morangi. Mar.
Go touch.
Ooh. Slide. Comes in just a little too far. Both teams still with like a lot of high urgency right now. FC London has been keeping a lot of control, but right now, what are your thoughts here, Kyle?
I think it's been a bit back and forth. London has probably had the better part in the last 5 minutes. You wouldn't think the gap between these teams is really there, going by what you've seen in this game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been a lot different for FC London. It seems that they might be starting to slowly get that gel together. They're understanding how to play with each other. And that is definitely what you want to see from a rebuilding phase for FC London.
Yeah.
Fonseca trying to chip that over.
And it's, again, using the remaining 3 games this season, you've got your foundation there, looking ahead towards next season. Sure, all these players have all got something to play for tonight. Even if you're the bottom of the league, you know, all these guys want to make sure that they can show that they're up to the job next season.
Getting close here to halftime. Guelph United did try to sneak in a little cross there. Slipinski holding it a little bit. Letting his team recuperate. Quick little turn back. Guelph player opened up, looked like he was trying to find an opening. No one was there for him. Here in the 45th minute, 2 minutes of added time. Fonseca dribbling his way over, makes a quick little cut around. Guelph's defense able to get the ball away from him. Fonseca just sneaking his foot in a little too late. And the foul has been drawn.
Bit of frustration there, couldn't get a shot away. Did well again in that position, but
Artemenko not even attempting to think on the one flank, just bringing it right over to the other side. Strong battle from Morangi. Foul does get drawn. L1O. Able to find Mello. Fonseca cutting it back in. Trying to pass it forward to the box. But Guelph was able to shut him down, and now here onto the counter. Guelph changing the pace up a little bit there. Ostron brings it down to the corner. Passes to the top of the box. Cross comes over. And the header's in! And it is a goal for Guelph United.
London will be disappointed by that. Just before half-time, the last thing you want to do is concede a goal. Changes the entire complexion of the game in the second half.
Looking like that would be the last play of the half here. Jared Ajimeng gets the header to the back of the net.
Did well to find his space. There's a good ball in. You'd expect London to clear it, but
unlucky. And that'll be halftime for FC London against Guelph United. 2-1 here on Rogers TV. Game Day London takes readers behind the scenes, offering news, analysis, long-form, and interviews, all produced by local journalists. Catch the coverage at GameDayLondon.com. Welcome everyone here for FC London Soccer on Rogers TV here at the Tri-Car Field. I'm Alex Allen. I'm here with Kyle McGaw, and here at halftime, it's 2-1. It's been quite an intense game, actually. Both teams have been battling very well. What are your thoughts right now, Kyle?
I think both sides started really well. The tempo was quick. London obviously got the early goal. I'm sure they'll be disappointed at the end. Don't want to concede before halftime, especially when the other team takes the lead. It changes the entire complexion of the second half. But for them, I think they're just going to have to keep doing what they're doing. I think they maybe need to solidify a bit more in the back three. So a good few times the ball's gotten to the byline. It's been an easy ball. Well, it could be an easy ball for Guelph to play across the face, and it's just playing themselves into a bit of trouble, letting them in behind.
Absolutely, and here just taking a quick look at the replays here in this first half. This first, Fonseca passing it over to Bowercliff, and a great shot from Bowercliff.
Yeah, it's a perfect build-up play, you know, the through ball through to Bowercliff on his left foot, strokes it past the goalkeeper. That's another good finish as well. He does well to keep possession of that there. The crossfield ball before that play was excellent, and here's the last one there. The ball bounces in the box. The defenders won't be too happy with that.
Right before halftime there.
It's an easy header for Guelph to take the lead. I'm sure they'll be disappointed with that last one.
I definitely for sure think, yeah, that here at halftime they'll be trying to discuss that one over of what happened, what broke down, and I definitely think they were seeing if that was more of an offside call. All the defense lines were putting their hands up thinking that was offside, but it looked like Ajimain was just keeping himself on for that last goal.
Yeah, possibly. Fortunately, there's no VAR at this level, so it's sometimes, you know, mistakes happen. You need to play until the whistle. What's happened is happened. They just need to go in at half time, forget about it, get themselves level again.
It's the only thing they can do. And here it's right now at halftime, 2-1 on Rogers TV. We'll be right back. Do you enjoy watching FC London Soccer on Rogers TV? Then come join the crew. Volunteers learn the skills needed to put on a show, including camera, audio, graphics, and more. Visit rogerstv.com/volunteer to sign up. We're back here after that quick little commercial break, and it's still currently just at halftime, 2-1, and here right now we're just going to take a quick look at the standings. This was before coming into this matchup.
Yeah, you can see their Alliance still holding that 6th spot. That's the big one for tonight. You know, Guelph, as I said before in the pre-game, they can't drop any. They can't afford to drop any more points after last week's loss, especially to London here tonight. So,
Yeah, and we did find out as well that Alliance did win 2-1 against Waterloo, so that will have an additional 3 points here onto that standings that we see with them. So, what do you think this means right now for Guelph United against FC London right now?
well, Guelph, they can't let the nerves get to them, right? I'm sure they're fully aware of the Alliance score. Finished just before this game started. They've got everything to play for tonight, you know. They were in the Amway Canadian Championship this season because they won the league last year. I'm sure these guys will be wanting to experience it again, a chance to play another professional team like HFX Wanderers. For London, they're just here to spoil the party for them. They want to fight with some pride. They still have a lot to play for, these guys, you know. They're all young guys. They're trying to make it in football. They're all trying to make it a career out of it. So they've got everything to play for.
Yeah, and we even have just been informed as well that ProStars, here from some of the other results, that ProStars FC won 3-1 against Hamilton United, and right now at halftime, North Toronto is up 3-0 against North Mississauga. And even on the final game there, Sigma FC against Unionville Milliken 7-2.
Rough day for Unionville.
Bit of a rough one there, but from seeing this right now, Kyle, what do you think this means right now for these two teams that are playing, FC London and Guelph?
Well, all the teams that are ahead of Guelph in the standings have won. I don't think it affects Guelph too much. Again, obviously the Alliance game does, but it's table set in stone. A lot of these teams are already in the playoffs. For Guelph and Alliance, it's all down to those two for those remaining playoff spot.
Yeah, and top 6 gets into the playoffs, and it looks like it's going to be a tight one of seeing who's going to be making that last spot. But at the moment, we're just going to go to a quick break right before after this half starts. Coming up this week on Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff, Jeff is returning to a backyard that he's visited in the winter to see what it looks like in the summer. Watch Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff Thursday at 7:30 p.m. We're back here for FC London Soccer against Guelph United at the Tricar Stadium. It is still halftime. Some of the players are making their way back out from their change rooms, and right now, for the future of soccer here in Canada, what are some things that you know about, Kyle?
Well, it's promising, especially for a lot of these guys out here tonight. You know, a lot of them are still young. A couple of years ago, was difficult for a lot of guys breaking through the system. There was no professional teams, and then obviously we had the 3 MLS teams for a while. It's only 3 teams though, so now got the CPL. It's a perfect pathway for these guys to hopefully take advantage of, advance their professional careers. In the future we're going to have League 2 as well, coming into fruition. Again, it's another chance. You're not, hopefully it'll eliminate the chance of, you know, some of the young talents that are coming through, and they avoid getting lost in the system, right? They have somewhere to go, especially in Canada. Before, you know, they have to go to Europe. Some families don't really want to do that. Some families can't afford it. To give them the platform here in Canada, it's important.
Yeah, definitely from where it was a few years ago to how it is now for League 1 making its way in, and just the growth of Canadian soccer has been huge. And even I believe there's a League 2.
Yeah, there's League 2 coming in as well. I mean, all these players can, you know, there's good examples of it. Alistair Johnston used to be in this league, and now he's a mainstay in John Herdman's team for the Canadian men's national team. So the pathway is there, and it's got to excite a lot of these guys. Kids younger looking to moving up in age. You know, the country's qualified for the World Cup. You know, you look at the young guys, Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies is the obvious one, Stephen Eustachio. There's a lot of top quality, world-class talent that Canada's producing, and this just gives them the platform to hopefully develop more of those talents.
The opportunities are definitely coming, and it is making a big impact for new young players making their way here into Canada and seeing that they might actually make a chance to get into the bigger leagues. And Guelph United just huddled up right now, maybe looking at talking about some strategies, getting up into their formation. FC London will be starting with first ball here in second half. And what are some key points right now you think FC London needs to do in the second half, Kyle?
For FC London's standpoint, they need to find the equaliser. But if they have any intentions of winning this game, then they've got to find it fast. They've got to up the tempo a bit. Don't play any slack balls. Try and test the Guelph back three, sorry.
Here we are starting off into the second half now.
They can take a lot of confidence from the first half. They played well. Just a few lapses in concentration that lost them the 2 goals.
Carter trying to header that one out. Foul was made. Quayle passes back to Mar.
Two!
Herrera now to Carter. Well, quick passes made there. Will be a Guelph throw in.
Number 17, Sean McElroy.
Guelph's just got to stay focused. Going into the second half, they'll be looking to add a few more to the scoreline.
Sent through to the middle. FC's London's defense line clearing that out. Oakley.
Time!
Question outside. Coming over game for Guelph, number 12, Ryan Cole.
Back to the keeper. Artemenko. Big cross up and over. Couple headers from FC's London's. Carter was sending that one out.
Number 23, Brad Sebastian Gomez. Going into the game for FC London, number 17, Julian Sanchez.
Work off it.
Baker throwing it in. Bequail
Yes,
running to the corner. Gets tapped out for a corner kick. Substitution was made at halftime. Julian Sanchez did get substituted in. Fonseca crossing it in. Guelph got ahead on that. And that'll be a throw in here for London. Bit of an iffy throw back to the FC's London defense. Some press coming on from Austin. Now it's switched up here. There was a slide in. Ball just got away from London's feet. Artemenko telling Guelph to calm it down a little bit. Looks like trying to keep control of the game a bit. Doros. Pass it back to Oakley. Oakley tried to look for the opening. After the hot and humid day we had today, it is starting to pick up a little bit of a dew onto the field, onto this pitch, especially with the AstroTurf. Ball's been skipping a lot faster than usual. Some slides around.
You can tell the surface is a bit more slick. I'm sure the players won't be complaining about it getting a bit cooler out here.
Will make it a struggle for them, though, to keep control of the ball to their feet. Herrera passing back to Carter. Looks like the Guelph player got the wind knocked out of him there.
The wind out of it. He got the ball with the face.
See the replay.
I think he just got winded there.
Yeah. Right to the chest. McKee back up onto his feet. Throws back into play. Pinsky helping to switch it up. He's ready to get the ball back to him. Morangi. Looked like an attempt of a quick pass, but ball does go out. And substitution here. Barrowcliff getting subbed off. And
it's Mike Snedden.
Snedden's coming on. Interesting substitution.
I think he was dealing with a bit of a shoulder injury for the game. The coaching staff didn't want to risk it too much. I think he came off the bench in the last game.
Number 9, Mike Snedden.
Yeah, speaking with the manager before the game, it sounded like he might have tried to keep him off from this match, but I think they're seeing that this is an important game for them. And he might need a, it looks like they're trying to get him on now.
They're chasing that goal, so top goal scorer to be on the pitch for that. Getting 8 goals in 17 appearances is a good return.
Ball getting sent over here. Fonseca still giving pressure. Morangi. Stopinski passing to Carter. Morangi. Keep control of that. Switches it over to the other side. Big cross up over to Buqueo. Buqueo not able to get connection of that. Ooh. Oh, and slip. And it's in the back of the net.
Another good finish there.
Very quick play. Main was ready for it. Unlucky from FC London's defense.
Good ball in behind, takes on his right, cuts back in. Slots it past the goalkeeper. Very experienced finish there. Well, the start London would have wanted. We're going into the second half, but I'm sure Guelph will be happy.
FC London cannot lose momentum from this right now, though. Definitely 13 minutes here into the second half. If they slowly lose momentum, it could be the deciding factor of how this game might play out.
They don't want to get their heads down. You know, they've proven in this game that they are capable of breaking this Guelph team down.
Working with a goal scored by number 9, Jared Agaman. Goal scored in the 52nd minute. It's Agaman in the 52nd minute.
Throw comes in. Raji. Not allowing Guelph to pressure them again like that. FC London holding control. Austrian trying to give Carter a bit of pressure. Carter was ready for it. He's still pushing up to the middle. Bit of a clip there. It'll be a free kick for London. Carter. Over to Herrera. Mar.
Oh, no, I saw it.
Oh! Shot goes off and it just hits the post.
London fortunate there.
Let's take a quick look at that post.
Again, it's the ball at the byline and the cutback. It's unlucky there with the finish.
It was a strong hustle from Co as well, and finding connection to that top of the box. Bit of a scramble there, especially because Mar trying to push up before that, and then Mello having to kind of pick up the slack from that. Cross comes up and over. Slipinski gets his hand on it.
Goalkeeper did well there, looked like it was heading for the top corner. Not sure if he meant it. Maybe he was trying to catch the goalkeeper out.
Come on, man. We got to keep going.
Ooh, both Guelph United players are down at the moment, unlucky. It's like,
I'm not quite sure he meant to do that.
yeah, I'm not sure. Don't think he was meaning to do that.
I think that was more.
Ooh.
Feel that one in the morning. I don't think that was so much of a foul though. I think the original foul, what the referee blew for, I think it just hit off his face.
Yeah, Ajimain did get a little push on the back there. That's where the foul was drawn. Cross up and over. No one really able to get their head on that. Pressure does come in. Quayle did try to sneak his foot in there to get the tackle.
Looks like the other substitution at half time was Jonathan Cam coming on that right wing back area.
Yeah, Cam on that recent counter attack, Cam was showing a little bit of life for FC London. Hopefully maybe to try and bring some momentum up for FC London here after that goal in the 52nd minute. Cross up and over. Header! Crossbar. Baker clearing that one out. Wow. Bit of a scramble up into the middle there. Slipinski. Now Carter finding Fonseca.
It's another warning shot there for Guelph. From Guelph.
There's that free
So the
kick
one in the
there.
back post there as well. Stays on the back of the defender. It's unlucky. Can't keep it down.
It was a good cross that came in from Guelph. Now Baker crossing this in. FC London not able to get a foot on that. Cam from far! Oh my gosh! Wow! What a shot!
I mean, if you want to come off the bench, I'm pretty sure you don't think you're going to do that, but wow.
Let's take another look at that.
Just catches it there in the half, well, on the volley.
Just hammers it.
I think the goalkeeper's expecting it.
Artemenko was not expecting that whatsoever. Wow. And that's the momentum FC London was needing. We were just talking about Cam there. So we were seeing he was having that adrenaline in him, trying to find something. And here's now already the urgency
Yeah,
building up for Guelph.
This is what they need to look out for.
Ostrin find the man in the middle. Ball does get back in his offside.
But you think about that though, the technique on that ball. To keep it down, dip under, keep it dipping under the crossbar. I'm sure he'll be saving that one on his phone.
And the pitch is definitely slick out there, and for Cam to able to control that on his chest, take the shot off like that.
First goal of the season, number 18, Jonathan Cam.
Baker
60th minute.
bringing that down.
60th minute.
Tried to find the pass in the middle. But Coelho quick back into the play. Right to Guelph's goalkeeper.
Hey, steady. Come again.
Passes. Carter signing in.
Let's go, Brando.
Morangi.
It's good defending by Morangi there. Did well to skip past the first defender.
Let's take another quick look at that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Gets the ball.
It was well timing from Morangi.
I think Jack Sears is just feeling the impact of the surface.
Standing in front of him.
Looks like they're questioning that offside. FC London now has it. Morangi sends it to the middle. Back over to Carter. Now Herrera.
Go, Smith. Hey, pin him, pin him. Pin him, over Lucas. Head you over.
I think every time they try to attempt to make that ball again, I'm going to have to be wary that the pitches will, well, I've said it a few times now, but the pitch is a lot more slick. Backspin on the ball doesn't really affect the way it bounces anymore.
On TFC? No, but number 18 on TFC. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm a pro goalkeeper.
Oh, try to turn that. FC London was able to get their foot. Throw in. Back in. Quick cut up and over. McNay passing over the side to Sears. Sears crosses this over and too far.
I think his foot around the ball there, a bit off balance when he hit it. Difficult one to hit first time.
Randri had a bit of trouble on his back there. Tried to look for Mar, but now it's back here with Guelph. Co looking to try and send that to the top there, but FC London was able to read that and not allow it to get through. It's a quick cross in.
They'll probably be good. And then they'll probably make it
They're still on this one. I think they're getting water breaks here.
Quick water break here at the 65th minute. Guelph is still leading 3-2.
Still a close game, Guelph's definitely definitely not safe yet. London still got a good chance here.
Yeah, definitely with Jonathan Cam coming on. Right there, that is where you want to see of a substitution of a player coming on. And changing the momentum that fast for FC London is huge.
Yep.
And they showed.
See the highlight here again. Just on that volley. Sure, I watched that one a couple of times today.
It's definitely proving to Guelph that FC London is not giving up here in this match.
They just gotta keep their concentration levels high. So they're only a goal behind. Their heads could have went down after the third one in for Guelph, but
It looked like their heads did go down, but Cam was able to help bring that motivation back for this team. And the ball's back into play. Carter passing to Morangi. Baker did try to leave that for Snedden. Snedden was just not able to get to it.
Yes, Baker, if you need it.
Quick cut forward for Carter. Herrera tried to send that forward to Snedden.
I think it was the wrong side of what Snedden was expecting. Caught on his heels.
McNay making some quick passes forward. It's a foul. It'll be a free kick for Guelph. Fernandez Try to cross that one up and over. Cam bringing some intensity over there. Ranji. Bit of a threatening little pressure there from Guelph, but Morangi was able to keep his cool. Did cross it up and forward, but it will be Guelph's throw-in.
Bro, he's chugging. Look at him, he's still going. He's actually chugging. Oh my gosh.
Substitutions being made
Chugging.
for Guelph United.
He's not done it.
Vasconcelos is coming off, and Evan Dick will be coming on.
And now he's gonna. What is it? He's crushing it. Yeah, he did chug it. This is not. I hear it from here.
Another shot comes up.
He's traveling.
Sears trying to take a shot out from far there. Ostrom. Cam able to pick that one up. No ball contact on that clip. Ref will be calling it a foul.
I think the other substitution was Cedric McNay coming off.
No, I just work every week, like all week. I just only work. This guy goes every one week. And then, yeah, but I work before. I want to watch it sometime. I don't want to like.
Crosses over.
Who actually goes to the beach? Go to the beach.
Guelph's defense able to clear that. Herrera crossing it back up and in.
Another game for Guelph United. Number 13, Cedric McNair. Also coming again for Guelph United. Number 18, Miller.
Back to Herrera. Now Mello.
The game for Guelph. Number 10, Clancy.
Mello not finding any opportunities.
Also running for Guelph. Number 11, Evan Dick.
We're switching up over to Baker.
Baker.
Cam looking for the ball back. Now to Mello. Bequeo. Guelph's throwing. Throw comes in. Herrera able to bring control back here for London. Baker, quick 1-2. Back to Mello. Now to Herrera, and Baker is down.
I think we're at the stage of the game now. You're going to see a lot of players go down with cramp.
Especially with the humidity today.
Yeah, it's been a hot, humid night. I'm sure these guys are feeling it.
Even back in the 65th minute, referee did still allow a water break. Even though it is late here tonight, it is getting a bit cooler.
It's Getting cooler, but you can definitely still feel the humidity in the air.
Yeah, their substitution that was made from Guelph United was Kedrick Manet substituting for Pampri Johal. Johal will be here up into the striker spot.
I don't want to just go into it. I'm afraid to call anything.
Looks like Baker will be coming off. Substitution will be coming on here. Camille will be taking Baker's spot. All back to Slipinski.
Ryan Baker. Running the game, number 24, Slipper, Camille.
This is it now. Last 15 minutes. Plus stoppage time. I think London need to start
Ooh.
thinking about pushing forward.
Oh!
On that. Did you see that? Yeah, that was.
Ryan Coe able to quickly read the mistake there and brought a fast counter into play for Guelph. But it did get deflected up and over, and Austrian did try to keep that in, but that'll be a corner. Johal will be crossing this in. Ball gets cleared. Hajimang battling with that with the FC London defense. Does go out for a corner kick.
There's 3 mics right there.
Johal will be crossing this one back in. Slipinski playing it short there to Carter. Mar looking for an open. Now to Buquayo. Buquayo passing it down to the corner. Pass does come back to the top. Buquayo passes it back.
Let's go, Nikki!
Patrick Mello coming off for London. Nick Ferreira's coming on.
Throws back into play. A little too much of a shoulder from FC London's defense. Main doesn't look too happy with that. It will be a yellow for Aiden Marr. That will be Aiden Marr's 5th yellow card of the season.
Juan Del Dingo.
Oh! Ooh, and it is offside. quite the lob over, though.
Oh, number 18 's so good.
It's back. FC London looking to try and find that counter.
Number 6, Patrick Miller. Number 34, Nick.
Bit of an iffy header from Mar. Morangi tried to clear that one. Ooh. Bit of a strong run in there from Guelph. Guelph now is putting the pedal down. McNay taking the shot. Sapinski saved that one.
Off the effort there, I don't think he had many other options other than to go for goal there. Most players running out of the box, but too many bodies in the way.
It's definitely a good run from Doros. Good turn from Fonseca. Kameli passes it back to Morangi.
Yes, yes! Oh, go see, Cam, 1-on-1.
Play number 18.
That's it.
Cam. Oh! And it will be a penalty kick. Wow. Sears went for not the most cleanest of tackles from Sears. Aye.
I think that's just inside the box. See, I was holding him back the entire time. Handful of his jersey. This is it. This is a chance.
With Cam coming onto the pitch, momentum has completely changed for FC London. Even though that one goal Guelph got right at the start, Cam is still showing great spirit out there and making a good blasting pressure to that corner and then drawing the foul. And Bequeo will be taking the penalty kick. Bequeo sneaks it into the bottom left corner, and it is a goal for FC London. And it is all tied up here in the 80th minute, 3-3.
Play for now is a good penalty. Goes to the goalkeeper's left. Bottom corner, a lot of power on it. Goalkeeper goes the right way, but
One absolute turn of events of happening here in the second half. Both teams, their fitness level is not even seeming like they're depleting. They are still fighting so hard, and Guelph United is just definitely keeping the pedal down to try and keep trying to get a goal from this to keep the win up.
well, this is it now. They need a goal here. I'm sure they're well aware of that.
Snedden's bringing the box. Guelph will get the ball away from him. It will be a goal kick.
It's going to be an interesting last 10 minutes here.
Austrian, little quick cut back there. McKee, Austrian tried to take the shot off, and that'll be back here. It'll be a counter. Fonseca. Fonseca did try to run that down. Kameli was there to help.
It's a good save there from the goalkeeper.
Slapinski, even throughout this whole entire season, has been very strong.
Yeah.
He's made some very huge saves for FC London.
If the score stays the same or London end up getting the win from this, gotta look at that save there.
While defending from Cam.
I think he's feeling it though. Goes down in the box. Don't think Guelph will be too happy about this. They want to keep going here.
The urgency is definitely built for Guelph United. They know that they need a win from this. Ajimain gets the ball stolen away. Ball does go back to him. Ooh. Just slides past Lipinski.
Players in the box have got to be alert to that. It's a good ball. It's on a plate for someone just to tap it in. Should have tried to head that back across the fay, back across the top of the box there.
Guelph United looking a little exhausted now. After that second goal London got, their momentum completely changed very fast. But now it seems like maybe they overexerted themselves a wee bit.
Well, the nerves will be kicking in, that's for sure.
Johal. Quick tap forward. Sears now Austrian. Crosses over, and the shot goes wide.
A dangerous ball in there.
Substitution. Quick replay there.
Yeah, just big to be hitting at the back post.
Good cross from Austrian.
Mar did well to cut that out as well.
Johal crosses. Guelph and FC London battles it there in the corner. It'll be a goal kick. The substitution was made for Guelph United. Owen Shepard has made his way on and took off Owen McKee. Throw comes in. Carter was able to keep that in. Quick couple passes from Sears. Sears sends it back to Johal. It is offside.
Sure, London would be no rush to put this back in.
Lipinski looks like he's taking a sweet old time. Cross comes up and over. Fonseca sends it up to Camelli. Camelli tried to find Sneddon.
It's a poor ball there.
Lipinski will just clear that one out. Sears finds Shepard. Oh!
I'm not sure there was much in that.
Let's take a quick look at that. Not too sure of that one.
I don't think it was controlled. He got the ball anyway, but free kick here, and that's wasteful.
Lipinski will be able just to quickly grab that one. Lipinski just wanting this out of his half. FC London trying to keep control of it. Herrera just got away from Camelli there. Ranji pressures in. Ferreira keeping the pressure. Fonseca looking for an open man.
Oh, got to keep the ball there. At the very least, try and win a throw-in or a corner. Don't want to play the ball back like that.
Camelli sticking in from behind, draws the foul on Co. Joel is really strong with a lot of the crosses for Guelph United. Been very well at it, and it's been some very strong attempts from Guelph United from these free kicks.
Yeah, there's one earlier, went straight to the goalkeeper. They've just got to make sure that they're winning a lot of them. Again, they need to take their time. I know they're urgent here for a late winner, but they make they get use out of the free kicks. Any set piece that they get at this stage.
Joel passing it back to Oakley.
Officials indicate a minimum of 4 minutes of extra time.
And the officials are adding 4 minutes of added time as we make our way into the 90th minute.
It's done well there.
Ferreira was able to steal the ball away there, tried to find a man in the middle. No one was there. Mar. Fuqueo now sending it forward. Carter reading that. Headers it out, not allow any pressure to their defense line. Ooh.
Another free kick here.
Ooh. Looks like both the teams are getting frustrated at the moment as we make our way into the added time. Guelph knows this is a big game that they need to win, and FC London has been really showing some strong colors and making a good statement that they're here in League One to play.
Showed a lot of resilience since going 3-1 down. Their heads could have dropped there from a... Their heads could have dropped. Managed to keep themselves in it, find themselves an equaliser, and they hold on here.
Oh! Wow. What a goal. What a goal. Just slipped away from Sapinski.
It's unfortunate there from the goalkeeper, he's unlucky. It's a massive goal for Guelph though. Never like to see a mistake from a goalkeeper.
Owen McKee is still on. My apologies, it was Aji Main that got substituted off. So Owen McKee was able, he was the one that got the goal. Ref pulling out the cards to control a bit of this game. As both teams are here in the 92nd minute, still frustration being built up.
This could be the last chance for them.
Artemenko.
It's an easy one for the goalkeeper.
Artemenko just kicking that one out. Not wanting any pressure over on his side. There's 1 minute left of added time. A little substitution is being added at the end. Harvey Marchant will be coming on and will be taking off Owen McGee, their recent goal scorer. Well, no, we thought we got substituted off earlier, but it was Ajimang. Cam passes to Mar. Quayle makes a quick cut forward. Guelph's defense cleared that one out very fast. Back to Bequayo. Oh. Guelph's defense really clearing that one.
Anywhere would do.
Cam throwing this one in.
Harry, right! Hey, give me more! Last two! Right, Mateo!
Throws it in. Carter able to keep the control. Bequayo sends it forward to Ferreira. Ferreira crosses it up. And that is game. FC London against Guelph United, 4-3. What a match.
Yeah, that's a massive 3 points for Guelph, especially after Alliance winning earlier on. For London, they'll be a bit gutted there. Clawed their way back from 3-1 down, made it 3-3, and unfortunate mistake there at the end by the goalkeeper. But I think they can hold their heads up high after this one. They did well. They pushed Guelph to the limit. I'm sure Guelph would have been at some points nervous.
I definitely think London should keep their head up from this match. They played very well and very strong, and coming from a rebuilding phase, it can be hard. It's new players trying to gel together. The chemistry just sometimes is not there, and they have been keeping very close matches, but here in this match against Guelph, they really showed that coming into maybe this next season, they are going to show who they are.
The foundation's there. Played well tonight. And the last place team, they just ran the sixth place team tight for the entire 90 minutes. There's a foundation there that just has to be built upon.
Yeah.
See what they can do next season.
Well, this was definitely a win Guelph needed, and they're definitely happy for that, and definitely could mean they're getting to the top 6 position to get into the playoffs.
Applauding our fans here. Big away travel and support into these games.
Well, thank you for tuning in here on Rogers TV of FC London against Guelph United. I was your host and play-by-play commentator, Alex Allen, and alongside me as your color commentator was Kyle McGaugh. Thanks for watching.